Good morning. Welcome to In the Tool Room. We're still in lockdown and it feels a bit, winter is on its way. It's a bit chilly. So I was reading this morning out of Acts, the 16th verse, and it's Paul and Silas that was traveling together. And what's interesting for me here is that Paul and Silas tried to enter to certain places to go and preach the gospel and was prevented. So obviously they went through a frustrating time because they're doing the work of the Lord and they can't enter certain places because the Spirit prevented them to enter there. And then Paulus had a vision at night where a man is calling him to a place called Macedonia. So obviously, if it's me now and I've been called like that, I will be very excited and will rush out and say, "Ooh, at last, I see what's going on and I will follow." And obviously, or if you don't know, they went to Macedonia and the first person that they met was a lady that they shared the word with and baptized. And then they were traveling around and there was this girl, a slave to a master that could foretell the future. So she had a spirit in her, and she kept on saying that these men are from the Most High. And Paul at one stage got upset and asked the spirit to leave the girl, and that happened. And the master realized he lost income. So he seized Paul and Silas and dragged them into the city and demanded that they must be punished. And what happened is, in public, they were whipped. So they were embarrassed in the public. And then they were thrown in jail. So after that vision, all this happening, you can say, hang on, did I really understand this clearly? But what did Paul do on the end? He started to praise the Lord and exalt the Lord. And Silas joined, and after a while the prisoners were listening, and a huge earthquake hit and opened up all the doors. And if it was me, boom, out. I would be running and say, okay, Jesus has provided, I'm out. But no, he stayed. And all the prisoners stayed. Quite amazing. Because there was other purpose why he was there. And it was for that God that was placed there that wanted to commit suicide. That Paul said, no, we're all here, don't do that. That person's household all came to the Lord. And that's the bottom of the story, is we land in situations and we must really come to this point to understand it's more than just for me or the provision for me, the protection of me. It goes about the lost soul around you. Because there is written as well that God said, I don't want my people to die of sin. I want them to live. That's the heart of God, that He wants us all to enter eternal life. And therefore, if you're in trouble, start praising the Lord and look for that wisdom. Why are you there? Because nothing is by accident. Everything is with a purpose. Praise you all, and I pray that your eyes will be open in those situations where you find yourself now, and that you will get the wisdom so that you can act on it and bless, because it's much nicer to bless than to curse. Enjoy your day. God bless.